Channel 46 at 5 o'clock.
Good evening and thank you for being here tonight for KION News at 5. I'm Veronica Macias. Tonight, the midterm elections are next week, and electioneering concerns are on the minds of voters heading out to cast their ballots, at least in Santa Cruz County. KION's Anna Torrea is live for us tonight in Santa Cruz, where she spoke with one man who's worried about any possible electioneering happening at his polling location. Anna, what are you seeing and what are they telling you?
Hey, good evening, Veronica. Mark Woodward tells me he's lived in Santa Cruz for most of his life. And while he was in this area of Santa Cruz yesterday, he says he saw a group of people for Measure O near a mobile polling site. And he also tells me while the confrontation wasn't hostile, he was concerned. And that's why he started pulling out his phone and recording the situation.
So I was down here at the farmer's market, and Yes on O people were here, and they had signs out using a megaphone, and they were just about 40, 50 feet over that way. County had their mobile polling trailer set up right here where we're talking, and I estimated it to be 50 feet.
That's when Mark Woodward decided to call Santa Cruz police. He says the group was too close to the mobile polling site.
With what's going on with political campaigns, when you have things happening that should be, is a big concern to me. No matter which side you're on, you need to play by an even playing field.
So was it electioneering? We brought the video to the county clerk.
I have since heard that there were some other people that were either at a table or moving around advocating for a measure that was on the ballot. My staff did not know anything of this second incident. We didn't know anything about it till we too saw the video and we were contacted by the police department.
And where this car is located, that's where that mobile polling site was. But just across the street, Mark says he saw another van that was right across the mobile polling site that was campaigning for Measure O.
We asked the driver of the van to please move the van. After some back and forth discussion, that driver did move the van to greater than 100 feet away from the vote mobile, because that is a satellite office and a voting location, so electioneering adheres.
KION reached out to Our Downtown, Our Future, the group in favor of Measure O. They told us, quote, the brief skit at one of the magnolia trees slated to be removed unless Measure O passes was not organized by the Measure O campaign. My understanding is that the actors did not approach any voters or hand out any campaign literature. They were not campaigning. The farmers market asked Yes on Measure O to intervene, and we immediately asked them to stop the skit, which they did. The Santa Cruz Elections Department also says that people who come into the voting booths wearing campaign slogans that are in favor or against a candidate will be asked, or even a measure, will be asked to take those out or cover it up. And the Elections Department also says that their workers constantly are checking the voting booths to make sure there are no campaign materials. Reporting live in Santa Cruz, Anna Torrea, KION News Channel 46.
Thank you, Anna.